I don't even know how to start this one. Picture this. You're one of 100 people in a group. You know, it's just 100 average Joes, whatever the hell you want to call them. And you're set to fight a gorilla. We're talking about that today. So if you've been on TikTok for the past week, you've seen the scenario brought up. Who would win in a fight? 100 men or one gorilla? Or just 100 people versus one gorilla? I'm gonna say this now, I think the gorilla would beat the ever-living f*** out of anyone in that room. Now, people have been trying to excuse this and, try to jump through the most loopholes and justifications to try to make this work. Like, one person said, oh, they're all bodybuilders in the fight. Or that the humans can pick up weapons. Someone even said, give the humans meth. But none of that is specified in the original. It just says 100 men versus one gorilla. So we're gonna just ideally think that for a second, where it's 100 generic men, just everyday people, versus a generic gorilla. Someone did say, early on, oh, that the gorilla would run out of stamina well before, and that the majority of humans could end up overpowering it or dogpiling on it. And I'm like, just because you're dogpiling on it doesn't mean it's out of the fight. It's not 100 people dogpiling onto a human. It's how fucking much does a gorilla weigh? They weigh between 350 to 600 pounds. So let's just get kind of in the middle. Let's go for 350, 350. Let's just say 450 just to play. Just 450 seems good. And your average human's probably around, I would say, between 150 to 200. I don't know. That just seems like a good average, just middle of the road generic person. I am not that. And just because you're dogpiling on it, yeah, like I said, it does not mean they're out of the fight. It just means they could literally just be sitting there resting while they're just taking the punches, because how do you know if their body could basically be reflecting the punches in terms of, how hard it's going to hit. They could probably barely feel it. We don't know. But I think the most important thing is to look at the punches. Because I feel like if we're not giving the humans weapons, we're not giving them meth, we're not giving them bodybuilding. Just generic people, fist-to-fist combat with a gorilla. The average punch of a human is around 120 to about 150 psi or pounds per square inch. Yeah, that is a tough punch. That does give some thickness, but at the same time, this is probably the size of a gorilla thumb. If we're gonna be honest, they're fucking massive. And a gorilla's punch can be from about 1,300 to 2,700 pounds per square inch. Everything I look up, how strong is a gorilla punch, they're saying it can crush human skull. It can break bones. Imagine just one gorilla punch straight to your chest. Your chest is done for. It's probably squishing your heart like a little sandwich. It's treating you like the hollow chocolate Easter bunnies. You crushing that in your hands is about the equivalent of what a gorilla's gonna do to you. And not to mention, someone brought it up in one of the things I was researching for. They're oh, well, you can bite the gorilla. Who's biting a gorilla? Now, the gorilla will bite you. Gorillas, I'm just looking up, I just look up daily dental care, and they're talking about all the animals. Gorillas are mainly plant eaters, and they have an incredibly strong bite force of 1,300 psi. They can chew through bark and roots. They also used to display force and aggression. So their bite is on the lower end of their punches. They're treating you like a chicken tender. People keep thinking of all the loopholes, oh, the gorilla's getting tired. Oh, people have a will and a way. Or someone said oh, the gorilla can only keep up the stamina for it can go for about a minute, but that's through 30-40 people. I think if we're talking about a finite space, let's talk about half of a school gymnasium. And you have about 100 guys in there, and then a gorilla. That gorilla's at least ripping through about 70 of them before it starts to slow down in the slightest. And even then, all it has to do is just go, bam, and you're done for. If they slam down on you, you're not getting up. I don't know why people think, oh, I can take on a gorilla. No, you can't. Like, I don't know anyone in their right mind, like average Joe, that can go and just fully take on gorillas if you got about 100 of them. No way in hell, they're ripping through everyone. Another weird video for today, but I wanted to talk about it. Everyone's talking about it, but I wanted to talk about it too.